Hi folks, this is Marcus and welcome back to Trailhook. Today I'm with the family and we are going to be chasing brook trout and rainbow trout here at beautiful Mirror Lake. We're going to have a little picnic, take in the beautiful scenery. Why don't you come along for the ride? It's going to be fun. Mirror Lake is a body of water that I've never fished before. So I searched around and got a couple of local recommendations for different types of rigs to use while pursuing trout in this lake. While the kids and my wife set about to exploring and taking beautiful pictures, I decided to start rigging up all of our rods and reels. Today, I decided to go with a rig that was recommended to me multiple times, using a Pistol Pete fly attached to a bubble bobber filled halfway with water. Everything that I saw online recommended a 5 to 6 foot leader. Rockier than I thought it was going to be. While the landscape was beautiful, the fishing had been a little slow and lackluster. My kids had quickly lost interest in this whole fishing business. Given how slow it was, I can't say I blame them. They are kids after all. We'd been at it for hours, and we were dealing with snags and constant other problems. I'd tried a few other rigs, but I'd been recommended this bobber slip rig with the fly so much that I really wanted to give it a shot. But I was starting to think that a 5 to 6 foot leader was the cause of our problems. I decided to shorten up the leader. I shortened it up to about 2, maybe 3 feet, just to see if it would make any change with the snags or the amount of bites we were getting. At this point, the kids had pretty much given up on fishing. They were hungry for some lunch, and the picnic we had packed was a simple one. Just some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and some potato chips. My wife went ahead and helped them get the lunch going, but I wanted to persist with the fishing. I was starting to get some bites, and I knew the rig change had been a good idea. Now it was just a matter of time. Oh, there's a fish. I got him. Oh, look at him jump. Little rainbow.
I fell.
Are you okay? That was a long time coming. Oh, there he is. There he is. That was a hard-earned fish. A beautiful little trout.
Your camera ran out of memory.
Oh no, the phone didn't. Bye-bye fish.
There he goes. I want to apologize for not getting a better shot of the fish, but it was a hot day and I wanted to make sure he was released to the water as quickly as possible.
I got the video of it.
That was the hardest rainbow trout I've ever fished for.
You did it. You did it.
Okay. Caught a fish. Alright, we can go. This trip had been a reminder for me that being outdoors isn't all about catching fish, but just enjoying the experience. Well, folks, that's the end of the video. We made it back home. And, yeah, another one. That was kind of tough. You know, I've been fishing my whole life, and I've had trips that, man, you just catch a fish every cast. And I have trips where you don't catch a single one. But in my videos, I want to show the reality of the outdoors. Fishing, camping, hiking, you know, things, when you're outside, things don't always go according to plan. You know, the fish don't care that I have a camera there. They don't care that I have my family there and that I'm trying to make things happen. And so sometimes you knock them dead and sometimes you don't. But the real point of getting out there is to actually have a good time, connect with nature, and just enjoy the beauty that's around you. So, as much as I'd like to say it was a failure, as much as I'd like to, even in the moment of the trip, I was feeling that way. I was feeling kind of down, you know? I was almost begging the question of, why won't these fish show up? I'm filming. I'm trying to make content. And what a silly thing to think. My kids had a wonderful time. My wife took all kinds of beautiful photos, which she enjoys, of a mountain lake that was absolutely gorgeous. You can't complain about that. I was able to safely release the one trout I caught without any incident or harm. At the end of the day, that's what it's about. I was fishing a new body of water with a rig I've never fished before, but now, after doing it, I have a much more solid understanding of it. And I'm very confident in saying I could probably catch a lot more fish now that I understand the rig as it applies to that body of water. The leader length that I had read about online was way longer for the shallow lake I was fishing. With that 6-foot leader, the fly was just dragging along the bottom, and that wasn't doing any good. But once I made that adjustment of shortening the leader length by 50%, it was about 3 feet of leader length between the barrel swivel that attached to the slip bubble bobber to the Pistol Pete fly. That made all the difference in the world. I was getting a hit every cast. I missed a lot of hook sets. At that point, I was already frustrated, which every fisherman knows that feeling. You know, we've all experienced it. And it's something I want to capture in my videos. You know, it's not this picture perfect thing all the time. A lot of the content we consume is extremely edited to make it look like, man, I got a fish every single cast. And don't get me wrong, sometimes it works that way. But a lot of times it doesn't. The point is to get out there and have fun. And for me, even deeper than that, the point is to get out there, connect with the land, connect with my family, and just try to experience the whole thing. It's an experience. And you have to take it all in stride. So, with all that said, I'm not making any excuses. It is what it is. We caught one fish, and I was really hoping to get a brook trout. And I saw a couple swimming around near the shoreline of the lake. But by the time I figured out the rig and started catching getting bites and caught a fish, the kids were done. I mean, they're still little. They've only got a few hours in them before it just starts to feel like not the best thing in the world. And you have to work with that. It's just the reality of it. So, with all that being said, I still call it a successful trip and a decent video. And with these videos, I'm just trying to do better every time, improve. It's all new to me. I'm learning. I've fished my whole life, and I'm still learning fishing. Still trying to find new spots, still trying to figure out new rigs. And it's just a whole journey. And it's really awesome to share it with people. And I hope people are understanding of the fact that it's a learning experience, especially the filming. Filming fishing content has got to be one of the most challenging things. The cameras have to be rolling. You never know when something's going to happen. And it just makes it that much more difficult. But it's been a lot of fun. So with all that being said, everybody's home. We made it safe and sound. Had a good trip. Had a fun time. Got some good footage. All in all, call that a win. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching. It's appreciated. And if you like this kind of real, honest outdoor content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out a lot. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll see you on the next one.